Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Shot's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Harden with it. He's got 12. Here's Ibaka. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in, and then for Oklahoma City. Cantor comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. Butler attacking, and Durant sends it back. Open shot, Ibaka. They get it back. Cantor kicks to Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable Clark 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Out left to the wing. Gibson the screen. Mirotic with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Mirotic passes to Gibson. From deep, Rose goes back up. And no problem from Gibson as he finishes at the rim. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint, plain and simple.
Jackson against Rose. Noah wide open. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Some changes for Chicago. Portis comes in for Joakim Noah. And McDermott subbed in for Mirotic. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Robertson's checked in. Rose against Jackson. And the dunk by Rose.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Roberson. No good on that. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. The Bulls leading by 10. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Cantor is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Jackson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Roberson in at the 3 slot. Gasol is screen on Westbrook. Rose. That one rolling around and rims out. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Roberson. Cantor kicks to Westbrook.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook with it. Butler covering. Shot clock at 6. And Westbrook, here we go. Can't get it to go.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Butler dishes to Gasol. The 10-footer. Here's Portis. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Westbrook. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Westbrook's got 19 points.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Thunder ball.
Westbrook drives in.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 19 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
That's good from McDermott on the assist by Rose. 6 points for Doug McDermott.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
Dishes it to Gasol. Shot from 12. Off the left rim and out. Thunder trailing by 4. Durant attacking. Back to Westbrook. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Oklahoma City moving it around. Again, Durant missing.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And it's blocked by Adams. Down low, deflects the pass. McDermott with a steal. And it's blocked by Adams. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Noah's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Butler. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And that's 20 points for Jimmy Butler.
And, you know, back to D. Rose. He grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's south side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
Ibaka outside. Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
6 to shoot. Westbrook with the steal. Durant kicks to Harden.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And here's Rose. Noah with a screen on Westbrook. And it's Rose penetrating from 8. Now here's McDermott, defended by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Butler up top, guarded by Harden. And it's Butler missing.
Now, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Noah against Westbrook to take the lead, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Rose passes to Mirotic. It's stolen by Adams. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself. Good!
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 3. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rose. Noah the screen. Rose dishes to Butler. Noah with the screen on Harden. Butler kicks it to Noah. And Mirotic has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the 3-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Adams, the pass to Harden. Up top, Ibaka. Westbrook drives in, and Mirotic sends it back. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 3 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. It's in!
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Mirotic's shot is off. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So it's Chicago now. So it's Oklahoma.